Hey Minis, today I'm going to interview the top stars for the new Theatre Royal pantomime, Aladdin. If the evil character was there, I would choose him. This is Natalie, who's playing the Serena of the Ring, who is also the writer, director, and producer. Why did you choose?
That's fine, darling.
Why did you choose to do Aladdin this year?
Oh, we chose to do Aladdin this year because we try and do a rotation of pantomimes every 5 to 6 years, so we're overdue to do Aladdin again. That's the real reason. There's no point screwing around it.
What do you like about working in the theatre?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think because every day is different. No 2 days are the same. Every single day in this theatre is different. Lots of weird and wonderful things that you could only hear or see or do in a theatre.
Do you like acting, directing, or producing the most?
Oh, acting all day long. Acting is the fun bit. So last year was the first time I got back on the stage performing, and with all the sort of things to do throughout the year, that is the one bit that I really don't feel like is work. I'm so thrilled to be back performing. So that's the easy bit. That's almost like me having a day off doing the performing bit, 100%.
What are you looking forward to the most about your role this year?
I think torturing the audience, because Serena is AI, so she's like artificial intelligence, so she can stalk and go into everybody's mobile devices in the audience. So when everyone's sat in the audience, I can magically take over people's phones and look at what they've been searching and who they've been calling, who they've been messaging. So I'm looking forward to teasing the audience with that, for sure.
Did you go to pantomime as a child?
I did, and I performed in pantomime as a child, as did my daughters. So it's been a tradition in our family all the way through, from when I was little to my girls. My girls growing up actually performed here in this theatre all through the early years. They're now obviously grown up now, but yeah, pantomime has been a sort of sad thing for my husband, because I've always been working in panto, and the girls have lots of sort of taxiing back and forth from theatres. But yeah, it's very Christmas tradition, and certainly a tradition for our family, for sure.
What did you like about it?
What about doing pantomimes? Oh, everything. I think the audiences, because people have lots of work to do, don't you? And you have school and you have all different things that you need to do. And when you come to the theatre, you can escape all that. So you can immerse yourself in the magical world of live theatre. So for me, I like knowing that our patrons are escaping whatever's going on in their world. They can disappear for a few hours into a land of laughter, of wow, of fun. That's, I think, for me, the most important bit. You're very good at asking questions. I'm very impressed.
Thank you. Will the carpet fly?
It most certainly will, yes.
Thank you for answering my questions.
Thank you, darling. Best interview ever, hands down.
This is Shinaki, who's playing Chip Spice, and this is Chris, who's playing the Dame. What made you want to be an actor?
It's the best job in the world. You get to make people laugh, cry, just be happy and enjoy every performance. Every time you go on stage, it's the best.
For me, this is probably not going to sound believable because I'm dressed like this, but I wanted to be James Bond. And one day I will be.
Did you watch pantomime when you were a child?
Lots and lots. My dad was also an actor, and I got to watch him perform in pantos when I was a kid growing up. So it's kind of come full circle, and me getting to be on stage as well.
I did. I went every year to at least 2 different pantomimes because it's such a good way to get interested and excited about the theatre and performing arts.
What did you like about it?
Oh, I loved it when they made me laugh. You've got all your lovey-dovey love songs and, you know, them falling in love and getting married at the end. No, I don't like that. I like the running around and falling over. That's what makes me giggle.
I also like the falling over, and I also like the songs, but mainly I like the falling over.
What about your role in Aladdin are you particularly looking forward to?
I like playing the Dame because I get to be very, very cheeky. Very cheeky.
And I can't wait to get hit by pies thrown in a washing machine and lots of other surprises.
Well, they're not surprises now you've said them.
Oh yeah.
Doofus. You can't get the staff, can you? It's terrible.
Thank you for answering my questions.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cheers.
Falling out with you. Face palm. Thank you. You're the best. You can come again, Willow. I like you. You can stay.
This is Ellie who's playing Jasmine, and this is Matt who's playing Aladdin. So, what made you want to be an actor?
Oh, very good question. So I was actually brought up doing performing because my mum and my dad are both performers, and then they opened their own theatre where I live, so it's kind of destined for me to be a performer, really. So that's how I got started since birth.
So I remember when I was really young, I was at school, they brought around a box of like ballet shoes and said, which girls in the class want to do ballet? And I put my hand up. And then I ended up doing ballet and then carrying on through and went to musical theatre schools, and yeah, I've just always performed and I've always loved it.
Did you watch pantomime when you were a child?
I'm sure I did, but I'm pretty sure I was too young to remember them, to be honest, when I went. But I've also grown up the past few years performing in pantomimes as an ensemble dancer, so this is my first year being a lead in a pantomime, which is so exciting.
I did watch pantos when I was younger, and I also used to be a babe dancer in them as well. Yeah, quite cute. I've done quite a few actually. But yeah, panto's great, isn't it? It's really good.
What did you like about it?
What did I like about panto? I like the jokes and the comedy, and I like that there's always pop music and sometimes a musical theatre song thrown in there as well. They're always well-known songs in panto, aren't they?
What I love about panto is mainly the kind of family you get to make when you do them. So you get really close to everyone because it's such a short little contract. It's only they range from about 3 months to maybe maximum 4 months, and you spend so much time with everyone and you just make a really lovely bond for life with everyone. So I'm very excited to do that with the cast here.
What about your role in Aladdin are you particularly looking forward to?
The magic carpet.
Exactly the
I mean,
same
spending
thing.
time with Ellie.
Yeah, of course, but no, I'm excited for the magic carpet as well. I think it's going to be really good because we're on it together.
We are.
I thought it was just going to be you on it, on your own.
No, it has
But-
to be you.
but
It's an
actually, yeah.
iconic scene.
I know, but yeah, magic carpet, can't wait.
Thank you for answering my question.
You're very
Thank you
welcome.
for
Thank you
having
for
us.
interviewing us, Willow.
Yeah, it was lovely to meet you.
This is Roger who's playing the genie of the lamp.
That's correct. Yes, I'm playing the genie of the lamp. Hello! Can you hear me? I'm stuck in a lamp and I need to get out of here. Can you give me 3 wishes, please? In fact, I've got to give you 3 wishes. Is that right?
What made you want to be an actor?
That's an excellent question. What made me want to be an actor? Okay, well, actually, when I first began acting, I also began applying for the Air Force. I wanted to join the Royal Air Force. But I entered the model competition. I'm going to eat that microphone. I entered the model competition for a bit of fun, and I came second. And a lady called Davina McCall. Have you heard of Davina McCall? You might have seen her on A Masked Singer, or anyway, she was my model agent. So I began doing modelling, and one day I went for another job, a TV commercial, and walked into the wrong room, and they were auditioning for a musical. Now, since I was your age, I've been singing, and at this time I was around about, say, 18 or so, 19, a bit older maybe. Anyway, they gave me an opportunity to audition, and I got the job. And that's how it began for me. So I went for a commercial, but I ended up auditioning for a musical, and that's how it all began. So I changed my whole career.
Did you watch pantomime when you were a child?
Did I watch? That's a great question. Did I watch? Yes, I watched a few pantomime productions when I was a child. And while sitting in the audience watching Cinderella or Aladdin, I thought to myself, I'd like to be on that stage one day, and here I am.
What did you like about it? What did you like about it?
So what I liked about the pantomime I watched was it was lots of fun, and I heard lots of laughter, and I love seeing people happy. So that microphone's gonna be so close, I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, it was a lot. It was just I'm joking. Don't worry. It was the fun and laughter in the show that made me want to be on that stage.
What about your role in Aladdin are you particularly looking forward to?
What am I looking forward to in the role? I'm looking forward to giving people what they call, there's a word called unpredictable, which means where people will not expect the norm from me. There'll be a lot of different things I will do where people will not expect it. I may come through the auditorium. I may walk from the stage to the audience. I don't know. But I'm going to just enjoy the freedom of giving lots of laughter and jokes.
If you had a wish granted, what would it be?
Now, that's really good. Now, as a genie, I grant wishes, but thank you for allowing me to have a wish. One of my biggest wishes, whilst that microphone gets closer to my nostrils, is world peace. No war, no sadness, just peace and love. That's the only wish I would like to have.
How does London's West End compare to Lincoln's Classic Gate?
Excellent question. As that microphone gets even closer to my left nostril. How does London West End compare to Lincoln? Well, for me, every theatre is the same. Every theatre involves the human journey, whether it be laughter, tears or joy. Every theatre is equal, in my opinion. From my experience, it's very special to be here again, because I was here in 1997. That sounds like a long time ago, doesn't it? I was in a show called The Blues Brothers. We toured the whole of the UK, and this was one of the theatres we toured in. So to be back here again is such a great feeling, because I was in this theatre before I did The Lion King in the West End. So it gave me good preparation for that show that I did. Simba.
Thank you for answering my questions.
Thank you very much for asking the questions and for putting that microphone. I'm joking. Well done. It's great. You did really well. Thank you.
Yeah.
High five. Thanks.
This is Ian, who's playing Sultan Cha Cha Cha. What did you enjoy about doing pantomime in Lincoln last year that made you want to do it again?
Well, I played the Fairy Godfather last year, and the audience was so responsive, and they clapped at everything I did, my jokes, my dancing, my singing even, which is very rare if they clap for that. And so I thought, why not? Let's come back and do the whole thing, rather than, because I only did 2 weeks last year, so I'm going to do the whole run this year, and also play a different role. So it's very different, my role this year, because last year I obviously played the Fairy Godfather, and this year I'm playing Sultan Cha Cha Cha, Jasmine's father.
Did you watch pantomime when you were a child?
No, you know what? I saw pantomime on the television, but I don't know whether it's because my parents weren't very rich, but I never actually went to pantomime. I say rich because you don't have to be rich, but we never really saw pantomime. So I didn't really know what it was until I was older, and then I think I went as an adult. But it's still very exciting, even as an adult, as well as a child, to watch pantomimes. And I've had lots of friends in pantomime, so I've obviously seen a lot of pantomimes in my time now, since I was a child.
What did you like about it?
What did I like about it? You know what? I just love the stories, and I love the fact that there's lots of fun in there, and there's lots of ad-libbing, so things can go wrong sometimes. Well, I just love all the characters and all the different stories, like Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Aladdin. There's lots of great pantomimes all around the country, and they're just great stories. They're stories which have been around for like hundreds of years, and what's so great is that a lot of the time they're funny, so you can laugh at somebody gets water on them, or they'll squirt water into the audience, and you can also interact with the actors and actresses, which is really great. As an audience member, you can shout and they'll comment back to you, whereas you can't normally do that in a normal show. So yeah, I love it.
What about your role in Aladdin are you particularly looking forward to?
So I am playing Jasmine's father. The most fun thing that I'm looking forward to is every time I come on, I'm going to have a very grand entrance. So I'm going to get my costumes are going to get more elaborate. I'm going to do more dancing, and I'm going to wear more rings. I'm going to end up looking like Liberace. You probably don't know who that is, but he wore lots of rings, and he had lots of feather boas, and he had big furry coats, and he was very elaborate. Lots of rhinestones as well. Yeah, so I'm going to look like that, hopefully.
Will you be doing any special dance moves in this year's show?
Oh, definitely. I'm going to be doing lots of dance moves. I think definitely there's going to be a cha-cha-cha in there. And there might even be a song, which will be a samba. So I'm going to be doing a samba as well. So that's going to be fun. Do you know a samba? Have you done one before?
I don't know what it is, but...
Do you know what a cha-cha-cha is? Cha-cha-cha. 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha. Yeah. Good. Do you dance?
I go to theatre. I go to Cures Theatre, and I also go to Lisa Hurst Dance, and there I do tap and ballet.
Oh, do you? That's nice. I wish I'd done tap. I'd love to have done tap when I was younger, because when I was young, my stepmother, she had 2 dancing schools, one ballroom school and one performing arts school, and I only did the ballroom. And now I do a lot of theatre and I'm on stage a lot. I really wish I'd done performing arts, because that would really help me with my singing and my acting, and also maybe tap and ballet would be good as well. So you have to keep doing that. Promise? Yeah. Good.
Thank you for answering my questions.
Oh, thank you for having me.
This is Lewis, and he's playing Ebenezer. Did you watch pantomime as a child?
I did watch pantomime as a child. I used to love going to pantomimes. I used to love shouting at the bad guys, shouting, "He's behind you," all of that. And now I can't believe I'm actually going to be in one.
What are you looking forward to about being in a pantomime for the first time yourself?
I think I'm looking forward to enjoying the whole thing. Just like what we were talking about before this, I've always wanted to be on stage, and it always looks like a lot of fun, and I've always wondered what would it like to be a part of that. And now I get to experience that. So I'm looking forward to being a bad guy. I'm looking forward to getting lots of boos. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone smile and laugh and enjoy themselves, and just getting into the Christmas spirit.
Are you looking forward to being the baddie?
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to be the bad guy. I think I'm going to do a very good job. I hope I do a good job. And if I'm being booed, then I'm definitely doing a good job.
Are you going to be doing any gymnastics on stage?
Do you think I should do some gymnastics? All right.
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
I think I might be doing a few tricks. I don't want to give too much away, but I could be doing some somersaults.
What's your favourite gymnastics move?
My favourite gymnastics move has to be a backflip, because it also doubles up as a party trick. You know, so if I'm at a party and someone says, you know, show me a trick, then I can do a backflip.
Thank you for answering my questions.
It's been an absolute pleasure. I think you're going to do fantastically well as a journalist. And are you coming to watch the panto?
Yeah.
Are you going to give me some booze?
Yeah.
Give me 5.
Aladdin is on the new Theatre Royal Lincoln. It's on from the 5th of December to the 7th of January. So go buy tickets now before they're sold out. Bye.